Check this out. This is your boy, Kunta Fly Snucker. We are at Writer's Block, and I have with me the legendary Wild Wayne, a brother who gave me pointers, watched my career, helped my career, did everything he can for my career. First of all, I want to start off by saying thank you, and for keeping it real. Thank you for keeping 504 radio. Like y'all should, every time y'all see this man, y'all should say thank you. Thank you, Wayne.
That's humbling. That's humbling.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't say enough. I can't say enough because without you, we wouldn't have events like this.
Right.
We wouldn't have the Writer's Block. We wouldn't have Grassroots. We wouldn't have the Sound Clash and other events. We wouldn't have Industry Influence.
Right.
We wouldn't have none of that without this man right here. He made it possible for all that.
I'm just real happy that I could be like a trendsetter, a cornerstone to this thing, because you gotta really hold your nuts a little bit sometimes and do these things and go against the grain when people say, "Oh, you can't do that." Nobody don't. Oh, yeah, all right, whatever. That's fuel for me.
Right.
Tell me I can't do it.
Right.
And I'm gonna show you how I can. Because they got too much talent block for block here.
Yes,
like I done been to other places. I done been to New York. I done been to LA. I done been to Chicago. I done been to Atlanta. Cool. They cool.
So
we got it here.
So we are on Industry Influence number
55 was this past Monday.
55, son.
Yeah.
That's called dedication, B.
Yeah.
How many of y'all and gave y'all a little nice and gave up on it on the 5th try, on the 3rd try, on the 1st try? No, you gotta have dedication in this, B. Number 55, Industry Influence. So you can come there and you can perform, get your information, network. There's no other events like that pretty much in this state.
And you know, I'm gonna tell you why I did it, because I went to other cities, man. I was in Miami for this conference, and I was like, we need this in New Orleans.
Right.
And I said, I'm gonna pull it off. And I told some people, you know what they told me? Somebody's gonna want to hear a panel. Somebody's gonna hear people talking. It's all right. Well, I'm gonna throw it out there. And I caught the fish.
Right.
If I would never threw that line out there, probably would never happen.
Right.
But, you know, with the relationships I built up over the years, you know, in the industry, in the streets, you know, people need that. People hungry. They want to know. They don't want the homeboy networking information. They want that real, because so many people go down the wrong path on bad information.
So while I got you here,
Talk to me.
You know where I come from. Shout out to Partners in Crime. Somebody else who gave me my shot in the game. Where do you see the state of the game now as it pertains to New Orleans? Where are we? Like, where do you see us going? Like, you know, are you satisfied with it? You think we can do more?
I'm not satisfied. Once you're satisfied, you're screwed up. That's my mentality.
Church.
But I tell you like this, I've said this probably for about the last 4 years, since right after we started Industry Influence and I started seeing cats blossoming and trying some new things and getting out of the shadow of some of the bigger labels that come from New Orleans, let's say.
Right.
You know, because Cash Money was so huge.
Right.
No Limit was so huge. It was hard to get from under that shadow. No knock against them, because they made it possible for the artists today, but I call it a renaissance in New Orleans music.
Right.
And I think this is the most creative time that we've had, especially in hip-hop, ever in New Orleans, because there wasn't a time like now where you can do more than bounce. There wasn't a time when you can do more than gangster rap. And I think Currency is a large part of that, because
shout out to Spitter.
He did it different.
Yeah.
And he's been at it for a lot of years. People really know Shantae.
Yeah.
Like, he's been at it for a long time.
Shout out to the other New Orleans affiliates doing their thing big in the hip hop world. Shout out to J Electronica. Shout out to the Y1s.
Nati.
Shout out to Nati.
You know what I'm saying?
You want an example of how to do it right? You look at Nati, you write it down, you study it. You talking about doing it right, don't owe nobody nothing.
Look at our old videos when she was going to the post office, dropping off her own disc, you know what I'm saying? Pressing her own stuff.
Look at the credits of her old videos and see that she shot them, edited them.
Yeah,
she recorded herself. You gotta peep her hustle. That's the true definition of hustle. She deserves everything she getting right.
Right.
So shout out to all the New Orleans artists for doing it right.
And you know what? I shout out the fan base too, because it's kind of evolved too.
Yeah.
There's still bounce is still king.
Yeah, bounce is king.
It ain't going nowhere.
No.
Don't front. Don't get it twisted. It's not for everybody, but it ain't going nowhere.
No.
But there's a lot of artists out there that's doing their own thing, that's stepping their game up. And I still say Katrina was the blessing and the curse.
It was
a curse because it put a lot of people out their way and it hurt. But at the same time, artists was able to go ahead and see how it's done in other cities.
Right.
And I think artists was like, how in the hell is this artist so big and they whack?
Right.
Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? On
right.
real. And then cats was like, I'm better than them. You know what I'm saying? But they start learning I'm not putting the time into studio. I'm not getting stuff mixed and mastered. I don't have a business plan. I don't have no paper behind me. I'm not traveling. And cats saw other folks doing it and realized I need to step my game up.
Right.
I need to make some records that sound big enough to get outside of New Orleans. I think that's happened. I call it the Renaissance of New Orleans music. Shout out to D1 too, man, because he went against the grain as well.
Definitely. Shout out to D1. Dude, I want to thank you. This has been an epic night for everybody, including myself, because I am the new. Regardless, I'm not the temporary host.
See, but I'm
not the guest host.
You got to explain to me
what happened.
I know Bayou Boy and Manny Lee. Manny Lee.
Look, despite all the rumors that you heard, Bayou Boy and Manny Lee is still a collective.
Still working, baby.
Still working. Still doing that thing. Everybody, you know how
you gotta reinvent yourself. I understand.
You know how it is with a group. You know how it is with a group. We all get our creative differences. We all want to do our own things. We just pouring as men right now. That's all we doing. But when you hear what we got cooking, oh my Jesus!
Shout out to Greasy too.
Oh yeah, shout out
that's one of your collaborative
shout out to Lenny Green.
And the contractors, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Listen to that Get Better that Wayne and played for us a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? We're taking a new direction.
But most definitely, I got my producers off to the side, the Raging Bull. I got who been trying to bug with the set. This Ramp TV. It's your temporary host. It's your boy Kunta Fly Snucker. You can Twitter me at BayouBoy.net. This has been Ramp TV. This the big brother. This the big brother Wild Wayne and Ramp trying to beat the shit out of him for no apparent reason. But I am the new host of Ramp TV. Kunta Fly Snucker.
Peace.